Hey guys, Wheat here again. Yeah, this is going to be my Burning Shadows pre-release recap. Just going through the deck that I played, and obviously, and like my what I played against, and what I would have done differently, and how things went. So first of all, I'm going to kick it off with we're going to go through the deck list that I actually played. So first of all, my promo was the Zygarde promo, which I was hoping for Survivor, but Zygarde turned out to be pretty decent. I played uh, 8 Psychic Energy and 3 Dark Energy. So we played Psychic, Dark, and there is normal in there as well. The reason I went for such a low land base was I knew I was going to be. There was like you'll see it. I'll explain as we go. So for my psychic Pokemon that I played in the deck, I played 2 Espers. Card was okay. Like I wasn't like a massive fan of it. It was obviously just for its evolution was great because yeah, which I got also got 3. Uh, how do I pronounce that? Meowstick, which was really cool because I have a lot of sort of draw supporters in this deck. Which so at one point I was hitting for I think 100 like crazy amounts of damage, like over 100 damage like a turn with this thing, like late game. So it was super awesome. Then I played 3 Krogunks with 2 Toxicroaks. This was also really good. Obviously, just poisoning Pokemon. Your opponent's Pokemon is like super useful. Um, and Yeah, like his poison boost. There was a lot of other sort of Krogan decks in the room, but I didn't ever run into a scenario where I was hitting for like another 80 damage with his secondary move. So it was mainly just hitting for the straight 80 after I poisoned them the turn prior and so on. Yeah, then with the Zygarde, I just put that in there. I didn't play the Fairy Energy just because I was just thought, well, he's 150 body, and if I can get to like, because I'm playing, I can just use his Land Crush move to hit 80, which is going to kill most things in like 2 hits in this format if it's not a GX or so on. So I thought, well, that's fine. I can just run loads of Psychic Energy. Yeah, so then I ran. We've got 2 Hoot Hoots and the 1 Noctowl. The Noctowl, I splashed these in because the Night Raid move will get into peel Pokemon out of their hand, getting to see their hand first of all, and dealing 70 damage and getting to rob a Pokemon out their hand, maybe an evolution that they've not found the basic for. This happened to me a couple of times. It was so good. Like they were like, so for example, like Bewares and things like that. I managed to get a Charizard GX out of someone's hand as well because they couldn't find the Charmeleon for the Charmander. So that was that was quite satisfying. Then we have 2 Alolan Rattatas and 2 Alolan Raticates. This was so good. This is the reason I only played 3 Dark Energy. It was just in case I didn't hit one of my 5 tool cards with the free 60 damage. So worst case scenario, I only played the 3 Dark Energy just in case I didn't hit that one of those tools. Which was it just didn't like come up because I've got so many draw cards in here. I'm going to see a tool quite often, and I'm hitting for 60 for free and not having to attach any use my energies up on him. Hence why I went super low on energy, and mainly into the psychic energy. So let's start with the trainers now as well. So I had 1 Lily, 2 where is he? Oh no, 1 Professor Kukui. Sorry, 2 Hal, and 1 Sophocles. So as you can see, I've got, how many have we got here? 2, 4, 5 draw spells, which with Meowstic, like it can get our hand really quickly, like super quickly, which is it was really good. Then we've got, as far as equipment goes, we had 2 bodybuilding dumbbells. Card's great. Put that on the Alolan Raticates, now 160 HP, hitting for 60 with no energy attached to it, like super good. 2 Wishful Baton, which was good because there was a lot of psychic decks floating about in the room. So putting this on the Meowstic or the Toxicroak, obviously getting rid of that sort of the weakness on that, so it wasn't taking double damage. Then finally, I had. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Yeah, this is the one where it's knocked out. This is the one I'm talking about now. The the weakness policy is the resistance one. Sorry, the wishful baton is if that Pokemon is destroyed, killed, then I can move up to 3 energy to another Pokemon, which is really cool. And then Nest Ball, just to like if I'm really stuck and I need maybe the Esper, even the Zygarde. Like 9 times out of 10, I fished up the Zygarde with this. Just slap it on the bench. People get a little bit scared sometimes, and then I can start setting him up and building him up, or just finding that basic one that I'm missing for if I've got the evolution sitting in my hand. But this is my deck. It ran pretty good. I went 4-2. The first match I lost, I made a misplay. No, sorry, the second match I lost, I made a misplay. By not attaching, I forgot the Meowstic's ability of the amount of cards in hand. So I turn 1 Lillied, turn 2 Howled, and like I could have had Meowstic because I had those in my hand, my starting hand. I could have had Esper. I had Esper and Meowstic, sorry, in my opening hand. I should have had that as my starter and then just gone off and just killed things super quick. But I forgot about the second ability, and like as I say, like I'm a new player, going to make mistakes, but after that first match I obviously realised that and rectified that. And the first match I lost, I just didn't get anything going. I drew a hand of 1 basic Pokemon, 2 basic Pokemon, sorry, and no energies, and I didn't draw an energy the entire game, so that was that game. It wasn't really a game, it was just a whitewash. And then like the second one, I just mentioned I missed the ability on the Meowstic after going Lily into Howl, and then which followed up by a Kukui. I played a support every single turn for the first 4 or 5 turns, so yeah, that would have just got out of control and just killing everything. But I'm still happy. 4-2 for my first pre-release. Like I said, super enjoyed it. This was the deck I played. I would have liked to. I had a Horsey and a Kingdra foil in my pool as well. We'll quickly go through what else I had, and then you guys can comment in the bottom if you see anything that you might have done differently and sort of give me some advice. So we had also in our pool we had a Hoot, another one I just didn't have room for the third one. Porygon, Meowth, Stuffle, Buffalo. This seemed quite good. I played against it a bit. It wasn't too much trouble, but it was quite good. I'd contemplate putting this one in maybe. Foil Rhyhorn, Crabrawler, another Rhyhorn, Solrock, Crabominable, Mudbray, Venipede, Sandygast, Turtonator, Charmeleon, Pansear, Charmander. So yeah, obviously I was hoping to get the Charizard after I saw the Charmander and the Charmeleon. I would have obviously played it, but not to be. Then we had Simipour and the Panpour. So my blue was looking my other colour that looked pretty strong that I could have put in instead of one of the others. But yeah, I just thought the synergy in the other deck was too good. And then Kingdra, foil Alolan Vulpix, that's really nice. Marill, Horsey. Yeah, like I said, missing the Seadra, so I didn't have the complete evolution line for that. So that was the main decision to not play blue. Magikarp, Great Ball, Mount Atlantic Healer, Olivia. I didn't have any GXs in my deck, so this was pointless. Pikachu, for Electros, sorry, Cutiefly, Pansage, Metapod, another Pansage, Ladybug, and a random energy. So yeah, that's what that was my other cards, and that was my deck, guys. Yeah, round 1 I played against what was it? The guy had the Zygarde promo, but he played basically what I played, the Psychic and the Dark deck, but he didn't have any normal or colourless Pokemon in there, I don't think. Round 2 I played against a really nice girl. She had colourless and grass and just couldn't get anything going, unfortunately. Round 3 I lost to Psychic Fighting. Round 4 I beat, what did I beat? Oh, he was playing so a Rhyperior deck, so he was playing Fighting and Psychic because he had 2 Survivors in his deck, but I managed to grind that out. Round 5 I didn't really get to see the guy's deck a lot because I killed him maybe like, well, I got the Meowstic little synergy going and killed him within sort of 3 or 4 turns. It was super quick. And round 6, I played against the same deck again, so colorless, dark, and psychic like mine, and I was very lucky on Raticate. My Raticate was confused with the weightlifting dumbbells, and I managed to flip heads 3 times in a row just to get through the damage and kill stuff. I was super lucky, but I just had more going on anyway. I'd had my Zygarde set up in the backup. I had Meowstic set up with like 11 cards in hand or 12 cards in hand, so it was comfortable, but I was lucky with my heads flips. Right, anyway guys, yeah, so thanks for watching. As always, please drop a like, helps me out a lot, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you like this video, then mention it, and I might do a few more deck techs. Or if there's, as always, if there's anything, comments you think I should be doing, or what you'd like to see, just let me know in the comments. Thank you very much guys, goodbye.